Monday night in our local comp, the A-League.
Well, we're all set here at Amy Park.
Just 990 fans turned up to see Western United play Newcastle at Amy Park in Melbourne.
And that's an own goal.
Even taking into account this was a match rescheduled due to COVID, it's still a piddling amount. This season, the average crowd at an A-League soccer match is just under 6,000, with Fox television ratings also down 29% on last season. 6 of the lowest crowd turnouts in the league's history have happened this season.
Have you ever been to an A-League match?
No, I haven't, no. Never got round to it, actually.
It's a really bad match. If you have only 900 people, that's really a low league.
It's a shame, but I would have thought Melbourne would have had a stronger following down there.
In a season that many say is serving up ball-bursting action.
Duke! Oh, what a response! This is extraordinary.
Why are fans staying away? To find out, we spoke to an expert.
Well, I mean, if you look at any interpretive dance event, they'd be thrilled to get 990 people, or a school production, maybe. But when you've got as many people turning up to a game as turned up to my 21st, you've really got to ask questions about yourself as a sport.
We also spoke to a better expert, legendary soccer broadcaster Simon Hill.
The numbers across the board are down this season. The crowds are not good enough. We know that. Unfortunately, we're not getting an awful lot of publicity. For the last 3 or 4 months, the game has been largely ignored in the mainstream media. Nobody knows that the games are on, and it suffers from a paucity of coverage.
Yes, Simon is pissed. Once upon a time, the A-League culture of fan tribalism was thriving.
That's something we have to address, particularly in terms of the active support, which is our big point of difference. The noise, the tribalism, the passion for the game and for their club. That's something that we need to get back, because those fans are still out there.
Many consider the pivotal moment to be the publication of this 2015 article by the late sports journalist Rebecca Wilson, which branded troublesome A-League fans as grubby pack animals, calling them ugly and dangerous. It also called on the Football Federation Australia to do more to curtail it.
The game's leaders did not respond well to that story. It should have defended its fans. Instead, it defended the article.
Making that your number one focus, being a war with your fans, not the best strategy, and just reinforces the feeling that they're attacking fans that were often just having fun and not harming anyone else.
A lot of those fans walked away from that moment on, and a lot of them haven't been back.
There's also claims of mismanagement and poor decisions.
When you go to a game, it's often complex and difficult and often too expensive. It's also expanded too quickly, so there's too many teams, not enough fans to follow it all, which affects the atmosphere, which was probably the greatest thing it had going for it in the Australian sporting landscape.
So, what can be done to win fans back?
I don't know, maybe advertise it. I don't think I've seen an ad for the A-League in a couple of years.
Offering free beers to everyone would be pretty good. That'd get me there.
I don't know what you can do, make it free or something, but it's a great sport. I love it.
The right-sized stadiums would be a start. Some home grounds based in the heartlands of where these clubs are based. I think we need a national second division at some point. Ultimately, promotion and relegation would be great.
Fox Sports' A-League broadcasting deal expires at the end of this season, so it might just mean a new dawn for the comp, a new job for Simon, and a new outlook for fans.
I think as a game we need to be bold. We need to believe how good our sport is. We're the biggest sport in the world. We need to believe in our sports and embrace our difference, because without it, we just become a pale imitation of the other sports.
I think if soccer was to fizzle out, we'd see a huge resurgence in table tennis.